Hi guys, just wanted to try and do my Xbox 360 collection video again. Some of you may have seen that I tried to upload a couple videos on it previously, but I was having some issues with like the quality of the video and sound and stuff like that, so I figured we'll give it another go. And this time, rather than pull all them out again, because it takes a long time to put them out and put them all back, just sort of run through them where they are. So this is my 360 game collection. So to start at the top here, we have Tomb Raider Underworld. Right there. I don't think it was good as Legends personally, but that's just me. Infinite Undiscovery. What else we got here? Splinter Cell Conviction. Left 4 Dead 2. Lost Odyssey, really good RPG, like a traditional style RPG, very good stuff. NHL 2K6, which is perhaps the easiest game to score in the world. Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Alan Wake, this is one of my favourite games on the system. Dead or Alive 4, which other than Call of Duty 2 was the first game that I bought for my 360. I got Cameo and Perfect Dark Zero with it. Call of Duty 2 came out and Dead or Alive 4 came out, and I went and bought this second of the two. Bioshock. There was a problem with this where it wouldn't get past a certain point. It kept freezing and glitching. So I stopped playing it for ages, and it was only like last year that I got back into it and discovered what an awesome game it really was. Halo 3 ODST. Halo. Here we have Batman Arkham City, and that's the collector's edition. It comes in there's a big box up there, and it comes with a big statue. Next here we got, oh that's not mine, that's a friend's. Leisure Suit Larry box office bust. Just crap, that game. Far Cry 2, Crackdown, which is really good, that game actually. The second one wasn't all that good, but this one was good fun. LA Noire is one of my favourite games of the last couple of years. Nier, really cool stuff. I haven't really played too much of this game, but it's pretty awesome what I have played. Probably should go and get back into that at some point. Next up we have Dante's Inferno. Bayonetta. I think this game was really overrated. I never really enjoyed it that much. We've got Mirror's Edge there. Borderlands Game of the Year edition. It's a great game that. That's a particularly good shooter. That it's co-op RPG shooter, I guess is what you call it. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11. Gotta have a golf game. What's that one? Final Fantasy 11. As you can see. I suppose you already know about that if you're watching my videos. Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. This kind of was the last of the Tony Hawk's for me. I was a big fan of the series, and they just steadily got worse, I suppose. Yeah, 2 is by far the best. Got Namco Museum, which has got a really good collection of Namco games on there, and you can actually, what it does is essentially just unlocks the arcade versions, the XBLA versions, on a disc, and so like you got separate set of achievements for each of the games. That's cool stuff to have if you're into your old school arcade. Alone in the Dark. Terrible game. I'm a big fan of the first game in the series, and even the one that was on PlayStation 1 and 2, that was it was okay, but this game is awful. Next was Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. It's kind of a cool sort of point and click style adventure. If you like Sherlock Holmes, I'd highly recommend checking that out. We got Fable 3, which is the limited collector's edition, which is for this. It's like a big book type thing up here. I don't know if you can see that very well. But yeah, that come with that. I like the Fable series. I just don't ever believe anything Peter Molyneux says. Got here is Hitman, Blood Money. One of my favourite Hitman, I'd say, probably. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. As you might know from my previous N64 collection video, I'm a big fan of the Banjo-Kazooie games, and this is no exception. This is a great game, but people really sort of pick on it for not being what they wanted and not what they expected. It's not a platformer. It has platforming elements, but it's like a creation vehicle game kind of thing. Great fun, actually, if you take it for what it is. Next up here we have, let me try to get this out, the orange box, which is Half-Life 2, the game, and then episodes 1 and 2, and Portal and Team Fortress 2. Some of the best games out there, really. Everyone needs to play all three of those games in some form. You play them on PC or Xbox or whatever. Here we have Seen It Box Office Smash. It's a good fun game to play with friends, especially if you're into your movies like I am. So this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Great game, I love the Rainbow Six series. Except we've got a couple of games shoved in here. Let's move them. Let's have a look. We have Mass Effect. This is the only sort of bestsellers classic game I've got, and the reason for that is it comes with all the expansion packs on a bonus disc, which is you can read that there. I don't know. There you go. You can read that. It's good stuff. Mass Effect 2, and of course Mass Effect 3. Great game. We're not going to the ending, but the whole experience of playing Mass Effect, the 3 games especially, it's just one of the greatest experiences you can have on a home console, really. Great stuff. Then we also have here Halo 3. Looking a bit dirty. Probably should give that a clean. Halo Reach. My personal favourite in the Halo series. And Halo Anniversary, which is Combat Evolved with updated graphics. And it's a map pack for Reach as well, which is not really much to cut home about. Where was we? Okay, here I suppose. Guitar Hero World Tour. Beatles Rock Band. I don't know if you can see that. Guitar Hero 3. Sorry, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock and Rock Band 2. Great sort of music rhythm games. You know, everyone knows the Guitar Hero and Rock Band franchise. Got Dragon Age Origins. I never really got into that as much as I wanted to. I'm a bit, like I say, a big fan of Mass Effect. I like the Knights of the Old Republic games, just never really got into that particular game. Then we have Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 4 Episodes from Liberty Cities, which has Lost and the Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. I still prefer San Andreas out of Grand Theft Auto games, but the expansion packs here in this game here are especially good. I think they're better than 4. Gears of War 2. Not a huge Gears of War fan, really. Probably will pick up 3 at some point. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. It's alright, I suppose. It's good if you're into Dragon Ball games, but probably not the best one. It's good fun to have if you're playing with a friend. I actually got given this to me by a friend for fixing his Xbox. He had his disc drive wasn't working, and I fixed it for him, so he gave me this for doing it, which was nice of him. Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Severely underrated game, I feel, this game. Pretty good stuff. Everyone should probably check this game out, give it a chance. Halo Wars, which is probably the best RTS on the system. I tend to play RTSs on PC for obvious reasons. Portal 2. more Great Portal. Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days limited edition. This is okay. It's not great. It's basically just an action shooter. It's good fun to play with a friend actually, but that's about it. Very short game. Dead Space 1 and 2. No, these two are just great games. Especially the first one. It was like a game changer. So unexpected, that game. Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. And this also includes a remastered version of Butcher's Bay. Which is good. It's essentially just 2 games in one. If you like the Riddick games, pick this version up because it's, like I said, it's got both, and they're both really good games, I must say. Prey. People play this online with me, please. I love this game. It's the one game that I really want to fit all the achievements for, but I can't because no one plays it online. We got the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. I originally had the 2 separate Star Wars games, but then when I picked this up, I traded them both in. I think I had it on the first one on PS2, and obviously the second one on 360. But Harry Potter years 1 to 4, Lego again. Lego Batman, probably my favourite of the Lego games. Then we have Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Oh, I actually have some games missing. I've lent them out to my friends, and one of them is Oblivion Game of the Year edition, and Call of Duty, Black Ops, and World at War are both being lent out, and also Fallout 3, which I do have. Anyway, moving on. Soul Calibur 4. I'm no longer interested in this series. The first 2 Soul Calibur games were great. Soul Blade was great. 3 started to come down. 4 is just disgusting. I'm not even going to bother with 5. It's a shame because it was a really good franchise. And we have the Blue Dragon. It's kind of a mediocre RPG. Kind of expected more from that. Metro 2033. Now, this is kind of a good game to play. It's a single player FPS. It's good stuff, but not really my kind of thing. We got Blaze Blue, Calamity Trigger. Probably my second favourite fighter on the system. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. This is a difficult game, this. It's a good sort of tactical shooter. Very difficult. What's this? Civ. Oh, this is a borrowed game. I'm borrowing this off a friend. Good game. I love Civ. Final Fantasy 13 Collector's Edition. I have an unboxing for this on my old channel. I'm gonna check that out maybe. Resident Evil 5, the Steelbook, and this is my favourite fighting game on the system, if you don't include download titles. This is Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. Beautiful artwork on here. Look at that. Just take that in. See if I get a good shot of that. And on the back as well. Look at that. That is beautiful. Quality stuff. And I believe this is the last game. Looking around trying to see if I can see any others. Dead Rising 2 Zombrex Edition. This comes with a little pen, a DVD. I got a zombie figurine with it, and I'll show you that in a second. But I think that does it for all my retail titles.